is up? Virtual REDBAN number 611, derp. Hey, it's REDBAN, and you are watching another episode of me fucking around. That's pretty much it. It's not a podcast. It's not really a show. Just me fucking around. And tonight's episode is going to be me fucking around times a million because it is a derp episode. I think we've done a few derp episodes. That means pretty much like, derp. Like, I'm not in the mood. It's like a blah episode, but worse than a blah episode. I just had a long fucking ass day. So cheers to you. Not my first drink of the night, but I went back to the old Prime. You know, you got to help them out. You got to help the Paul family out. Yeah, just, I'm out of Coke Zero. And I have this old 2-liter of Diet Pepsi I got from like Papa John's or some place that serves Pepsi. Gross. Like 2 weeks ago. And I'm kind of over it. It's just this warm 2 liters sitting up here in this computer room just doesn't sound good. So I have done something crazy where I went backwards to clear. Anyways, happy Virtual REDBAN. Happy, I guess it is now Tuesday. This is a Kill Tony Monday. Beep, 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 beep. Tonight you saw an episode with Brian Moses and Ty Rivera. I love both of these guys. I know them back from LA. Ty I've known probably over 15 years. And Brian, of course, I've known for a while too. But Ty, man, Ty was one of the first people I met when I moved to Los Angeles. And has always been a sweetheart, and I love both of those guys. If you want to watch tonight's episode, you know where to go. You go to youtube.com/ Oh man, I didn't set this up at all. I didn't set it up at all. Ugh, that's not what I even want to show. Oh God, Brian, get it together. Here's the episode. Yeah, there's Ty. There's my buddy Ty. This whole thing. And there's Brian Moses. That's tonight's episode of Kill Tony. You can watch it at youtube.com/Kill Tony. But you know what? You could just go to deathsquad.tv and every episode of Kill Tony is found right there, including tonight's episode, Kill Tony number 598. Oh my God, we're almost at 600. Oh, we filmed 600 tonight. Didn't even know. But yeah, and you can see last week's episode, which was a lot of people talking about last week's episode. And then Ali Makovsky episode, which was one of my favorites, one of the craziest episodes we ever recorded. And the beautiful Tom Papa, come on, just so many. Got Ian Edwards, Andrew Santino, we got Kim Congdon, Sarah Weinstein, Joe Rogan, Jesse Juicy Jetski Johnson. We even have a little baby as a guest on Kill Tony 591. Go to deathsquad.tv if you want to catch all those episodes of Kill Tony. We'll talk about Kill Tony a lot tonight, so don't you worry. There's a lot of Kill Tony talk to be had on tonight's episode of Virtual REDBAN. You can also go to the YouTube page of me or Kill Tony, and you can click on Shop Squad at the top if you want to get merch like this mug I am drinking out of. Yes, we got Death Squad mugs. We got it all. Go to shopsquad.tv. You can also click on tour dates at the very top. And oh fuck, I almost forgot to tell you guys. And I've told you in the past, like, hey, I'm going to be, if you want Kill Tony tickets, they're almost impossible to get, right? I mean, they are hard to get fucking Kill Tony tickets. And I told you to always come to me when you want Kill Tony tickets, and I will try to tell you beforehand, before anybody else knows. And I'm telling you right now, hold on. God dang it. Gosh darn it. Smack daddy do. I should have had this. This is why it's a derp episode, guys. What the hell? What'd I say? What the gentle Jesus. There we go. Jesus, crimey cocksucker. is that not? Okay, you know what? I'll just show you. If you go to the Instagram, you might, if you click on the top, you might have seen this today. That's right. Tomorrow, noon, February 28th. That's Tuesday. It's actually today, right now, if you're in Central Time like me. But today at noon, Tuesday at noon, Central Standard Time, tickets for Monday, March 6th of Kill Tony are going on sale. All right? Now, last time we went, like 2 weeks ago or whatever, we put two weeks on sale. And they literally sold out in like minutes. And people were pissed. I'm telling you right now, go to Vulcan. I mean, to get tickets, you could also go to shopsquad.tv or deathsquad.tv. But the website is vulcanatx.com. All right? This is where you get tickets. Now, here's a good example. Here's tonight's show or whatever. Get tickets, sold out, whatever. But maybe there's a way to log in or put your get all your addresses, you know, like together. Get everything together so you know you can like check in and check out real quick. You got to go fast. Is what I'm saying. If you have like autofill on your browser, that makes it so that your browser like autofills all your information. Maybe get that together. But at noon tomorrow, did I say midnight? Noon tomorrow, tickets go on sale for the next Kill Tony. One show. That's, I think, next week's show. Am I wrong? I think it's next week's show. That's crazy. Next week's show is going on sale. We are going week by week because obviously we are moving to the mothership, Joe Rogan's new club. And we want to get it right. So we are, we could have gone next week, I guess. But we are trying to make sure this goes smoothly. So we are doing one show at, I don't know, it's the last show at Vulcan. But tickets go on sale next week, noon. And they will go fast. So prepare. Don't tell anybody, I guess. Don't put it on Reddit unless you want to be a cock block. Or do, who cares? Rather have you guys do it than fucking ticket scalpers or whatever probably happens. But there you go. There you go. You could go to shopsquad.tv or deathsquad.tv and always click on tour dates at the top if you want to get tickets to Kill Tony or if you want to get tickets to the secret show. It's a show I have every single Thursday. Vulcan Gas Company this week. We have an amazing secret show. It's mostly booked already. It's awesome. And it's also the last show next week. I'm taking a week off for reasons, but I'm taking, so we're not going to have a secret show next week. So if you're in town, make sure you come to the secret show this Thursday because we're taking a week off. And we'll be back the following week with 2 shows. You heard it here first. There's some comedy festival in town. And it's like South by Southwest or Moon Tower. One of them, I don't even remember. I think it's South by Southwest. But anyways, I'm doing 2 secret shows the following Thursday. Not next Thursday, but the following Thursday. And those tickets just went on sale. Yeah, this is a long opening. And that's why this is a derp episode. Anyways, go to deathsquad.tv, go to shopsquad.tv, go to whatever. I'm also, next month, March, I mean, that's like in a couple days, March 15th, I'm going to be at Cap City Comedy Club. It's the newest comedy club that has opened thus far until the mothership opens up. But anyways, I'm doing one night only. If you've ever wanted to see me do a long set, I'm bringing William Montgomery and some other surprises. One night only, March 15th, 8 o'clock, Cap City Comedy Club at the Domain in Austin. Really nice place. There you go. Wow, that took a long time. You could also always send me, of course, a P.O. box, or there's my email address, virtualredband@gmail, P.O. box. Boom. Okay. How are you guys? How are you guys doing in the chat room? I'm sorry, I'm a little off tonight. That's why this is a derp episode, as you can tell. It's also a episode where um, just a long fucking day. I've been waking up early lately. I've been saying this for a few weeks now. I don't know if it's the tea. I don't know what it is. But been waking up very early, and it really sucks waking up early. I've said this a million times. There's nothing to do at 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. When you try to Uber Eats anything, like there's barely a driver sometimes. Kind of sucks. But one thing I've noticed is that I'm getting shit done, and today I got a lot of shit done. I mean, I went to the FedEx store. I'm dropping shit off at places. I'm going and getting shit done today. It was one of those days today. And maybe Janice, if she jumps on later, my girlfriend, maybe she'll tell you about her day today. Her day was very eventful. She's downstairs playing Harry Potter, of course. That's a thing that is taking over everyone's lives that I know. Any nerd I know is playing that fucking new Harry Potter game. And Blue Cardinals all day. That's right, Pooter. Blue Cardinals all day. Now I didn't know there was a blue cardinal. Now I know. Now I know there's a Stellar's Jay, man. That's my new favorite bird ever. A fucking blue ass, badass looking motherfucking bird. Hey, Disney, if you want to make a Stellar J movie, it'll be Stella. Ugh. I'll be the fucking Stellar J. I'll do my voice for a blue cardinal in Gangland, Ohio, or something. It's like a cardinal that lives in Michigan or something. Cardinal, I think, is the state bird of Ohio. That's what I say. Is it the state bird? I might be wrong, but I think it's the state bird. Let's see. State bird, Ohio, is the cardinal. I was right. I don't know why I second guessed myself. What's the state bird for Michigan? Oh my God. It's probably going to be like the penguin or something. Or like the fucking cockroach bird. Oh, the American Robin. Batman's gay friend. Isn't that hilarious? Michigan is Robin, and we are the fucking cardinal. Red state, red bird. Ah, just kidding. I tell you what, now that we're talking about birds, one of my favorite birds is the blue jay. I think it's a sexy ass bird. So when you mix a cardinal with a blue jay, you get a stellar jay. God, that's sexy ass. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to even see what a blue jay looks like. Come on, look at that fucking sexy ass bird. As a kid, I just always loved, we had a lot of blue jays growing up in Ohio. Blue jays and cardinals. So you mix them together. I can't believe it. There's actually a thing called a stellar jay. Of course. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you didn't see Kill Tony tonight. But fucking cardinals. Look at this sexy ass clip art of a cardinal. There's a cardinal in the snow. Look, that cardinal is visiting LA. There's a cardinal on top of a little. Now let's see what stellar jay. Stellar. Look, now you saw the blue jay and the cardinal. Let's look at that. That's a blue cardinal. Amazing. Amazing. California is a quail. Isn't a quail like one of those like, oh my God, I got feathers coming out of everywhere. Ew, the quail is so ugly. Why? I didn't know a quail, like I was thinking a quail was more elegant looking than that. That's just a gross ass looking bird. Looks like a poop with a head. How did California get, see, this is what I was thinking. Yeah, I got a feather. I'm in Hollywood. Okay. So I guess all quails don't have that? Common quail. Yeah. This is a quail that hasn't got a job yet. This is a quail that just booked a commercial. What am I talking about? See, derp. This is derp. 100% derp. We're looking at fucking quails. How do I fucking get on the fucking quails? All right, got some VR news. I'm going to slowly get into it. Just long ass day, guys. All right, I'm ready. This VR app lets you step inside your memories. Wow. I saw this and I immediately thought this is probably something like you scan your room using your phone and then it makes it a VR thing so that you can go into it. Like immediately this thumbnail, I didn't realize what this thumbnail was. I just figured out what this thumbnail is like somebody in a hospital. Looks like, oh, maybe it's a baby, like finding out this girl's pregnant, but it just looks like a dead person in a hospital bed. I was like, oh my God, this is like memory of my mom before she died. Yeah, so I guess you can scan a room when your mom's dying in the hospital and you can go back there and revisit her. You can do a lot of things. And I'm guessing that's what this article is about. Maybe it's not. Imagine being able to physically step inside your favorite memories at the exact locations in which they occurred. That's the idea behind Whist, an upcoming mobile app from the California-based whatever. And it turns 2D video into 3D scenes that you can watch in AR or VR. According to the website, it uses sensors available on the latest mobile devices to capture 3D, like LiDAR and shit, allowing you to move around and inspect the virtual scene from different angles. You'll have the ability to replay these memories in AR, whatever. Let's look at this video. I mean, I think we know what's going to happen here. This is like when you go on a website and a realtor has a 3D thing of a room somewhere. You can be like, oh, I'm inside this house for sale. Yeah, I'm sure that's exact, right? Am I crazy? Is there any audio here?
Oh, there he is. Hi.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
it's video. I remember when my baby was a dragon getting sucked into a tornado. Why does it look like everyone's getting sucked into a tornado? This is not memory of what. Can we fix this before you release it? I don't want my baby and I guess my girl. Pull down your shirt. I mean,
a big guy.
This is not like good. It seems like we could do better than this. Wait a second. We have 3D video cameras. Why does this look so crazy? This looks horrible.
Oh, there he is. Hi.
What?
Wow. What a big guy.
Oh, okay. So you can look around your living room. If you recorded your girl sitting on the same couch with your baby and a tornado ripped through your room and they, disappeared, but you got your room rebuilt and everything put back there, you could have them, it will remember where they were sitting and have them sit on your current couch. So you could be looking around your real room and see memories pop up sitting on your couch. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like having ghosts in your house. But I still don't understand why they look like their heads are getting sucked out. Like, this is not, I mean, why? What's going on here? I don't get this. This isn't all right. Yeah, no word. It's a closed beta. I just they don't describe why it's all fucked up in this article. They don't describe why the baby looks like it's getting sucked out of a window. That's weird that they don't even bring it up. VR Scout. Oh, it's VR Scout. VR Scout, guys, is a website we look at a lot, and I criticize that it's made by AR. I think this whole website's made by AR. I'm starting to hope it. I hope it is. Anyways, MIT built an AR headset that gives you X-ray vision. Let's see some Twitter. Researchers in Massachusetts are working on an AR headset that uses holograms to guide users toward hidden objects. The device can verify whether or not the user has picked up the specific object they are looking for using a combination of wireless signals. Okay, so it's using wireless signals to bounce off you to see if you. So it's like, who knows? Let's just look at the video. I don't know what this is at all.
Researchers at MIT have built an augmented reality headset that gives humans X-ray vision. This new invention combines wireless signals with computer vision to find items that are hidden from view, and guides the user towards the desired items for retrieval. This new invention, dubbed XAR, relies on a new, flexible, conformal antenna. The researchers designed this antenna to fit on the Microsoft HoloLens without blocking any of its cameras and sensors. The system leverages RFID tags that are batteryless, cheap, and already deployed on billions of items such as apparel, consumer products, and inventory items. First, the user can choose the item that they would like to find in the inventory. For example, a specific t-shirt.
I don't care. Do we care about this?
In order to find hidden items, XAR sends wireless signals that power up the RFID tags in the environment.
Janice, what are you doing?
The tags then respond back with their unique identifier, even when they are inside boxes or behind other objects.
That necklace.
XAR creates a virtual 3D map of the environment.
She's melting.
As the user walks, XAR tracks the headset's trajectory and combines it with RF measurements.
That butt is not Janice's butt. That's a flat ass butt. I mean, it's big. It's flat. It's big and flat. See that? I mean, you got a little peanut butter in the back of that.
To estimate the location of the RFID tag in the environment.
It's just those pockets, I think. I mean, what are you going to put in that pocket? An iPad mini? I mean, why do you need iPad mini pockets? Are those Apple Levi's?
XAR opportunistically leverages the natural human motion to collect measurements from various locations and narrow in on the position of the requested item.
Oh my God. Is this what we're going to be doing in the storage room of just a bunch of boxes there?
When XAR is confident of the location of the item, it is visualized on the AR glasses as a hologram.
Oh my God, can't you just like have a list, like a piece of paper, you write down what's in that box or something? Do you have to wear like a fucking VR helmet? I don't know what this is.
Graphic globe for the user.
Object found, black shirt. See, like, that seems way more ridiculous than just having a fucking list. Or just write, get a label machine and put it on the box. Black shirt in this box. Yes, we put a whole black shirt in this box. It's a black shirt box.
XAR uses the hand tracking technology of the HoloLens.
What a waste of space. Yes, my heart rate's going up. I'm getting angry.
Combines the RF measurements with the trajectory of the user's hands to verify if the correct item is indeed picked up by the user. This technology has many industrial and retail applications. In warehouses, XAR can boost efficiency by guiding workers in restocking inventory and packing orders and returns.
Oh, I hate this.
In retail stores.
Oh my God, I hate this so much. This is not the future. I don't want people at the Gap having to wear these fucking helmets. Just fucking fold it. Fold the shit.
XAR.
Where's the blue hooded sweatshirt? Where it is? I think it's over here. Yes, there it is. We don't need fucking VR or AR to help us out where the blue hooded sweatshirts that need to be folded are.
Can help store associates to quickly locate
it's not going to
items
help them.
that might be hidden,
it's going to be,
enabling them to find misplaced items.
Oh my God, just fucking fold the pile and then you'll find it underneath it. You don't need wearing a fucking, oh my God, this is dumb. This is such a reach. And I support VR and AR, but this ain't it. This is dumb. This is dumb shit. Don't waste your money, Chess King. That's not around. Chess King's not around. Don't waste your money, Eddie Bauer. Is that a thing still? Eddie Bauer's still around? I don't think so, right? Eddie Bauer's not here. Maybe they are. Where does Bert Kreischer get all his vest? Eddie Bauer, right? That has to be Eddie Bauer. He has to. Wait, does anyone know? Let me know in the chat. Is Eddie Bauer still around? Has to be, right? They were bought by a Chinese company. It's not even Eddie Bauer anymore. It's just a Chinese company selling Wish.com vests. Eddie Bauer still a thing? Let me know in the chat. All right, I'll check back.
Fulfill customer orders, and restock shelves. In smart manufacturing, XAR can provide guidance to users by visualizing assembly tasks, labeling tools, and locating specific parts.
Oh my God. I just want you to know, if you go to any mechanic shop, it's not going to look like this guy wearing a fucking Eddie Bauer sweater vest, t-shirt with those little fucking Dockers or whatever shoes those are, penny loafers, looking at a tire. They're like, how do I replace this tire? This is dumb shit. I do not like what, you know what, MIT? Isn't MIT like a college, right? It's like smart people thing. Holy shit, MIT. Did MIT go out of business? And like, they got a 2-for-1, Eddie Bauer, MIT. Let's go. Eddie Bauer went bankrupt and came back crappy. Oh my God, am I right? Eddie Bauer, oh my God. I was actually joking. I thought Eddie Bauer was still in business. Hold on a second. Did we just... Fuck this video. Eddie Bauer bankrupt. On June 17th, 2009, Eddie Bauer filed bankruptcy and was acquired by Golden Gate Capital. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Golden Gate Capital sounds like the most Chinese investment company ever. The following month, after they filed bankruptcy, Golden Gate Capital bought it. But in 2021, it was acquired by Authentic Brands Group and Spark Group. Okay, I don't know anything about those two companies, but like I would think that if you were like an Eddie Bauer guy, that you would notice a difference if it was acquired by another company. Now, Authentic Brands Group looks like it is an American brand from New York City. And they own Reebok, Forever 21, Juicy. So this seems like a good company. So Eddie Bauer was bought by a new company, but it says also and Spark Group. So they co-bought a company. What's the Spark Group? What is this? Not much information about this Spark Group. Ownership. Okay, it's a realtor company. They just buy properties, it looks like. I guess. Headquarters in New York. All right, so it's a New York American company. All right, Eddie Bauer staying in America. It's now owned by a realtor and the same people that own Juicy and Reebok and Forever 21. Interesting. I would like to talk to somebody that's like an Eddie Bauer fanatic. I bet if I spent some time, I could go on YouTube, find a YouTube page all about Eddie Bauer and find out like, oh my God, ever since 2021, it's been so different. You know, like I used to like vest. that looked like I was a fisherman. Now it's like this, that I'm in a club. I don't like it. I just spelled, by the way, I just spelled Eddie Bauer, Eddie Batter, like, like, you know, chicken tender batter, I guess. Eddie Bauer fan. I'm just typing that in on YouTube. No, that doesn't come up with anything. I am wrong. There is, what happened to Eddie Bauer? Oh, shit, there is something 4 years ago. Wait, 2020. This is like right before they got bought out. Maybe they went downhill. Now I want to see. All right, this is from Ian Cole, Coll. I'm only going to show a little bit of this, but it's called What Happened to Eddie Bauer. But this is from 4 years ago. So this is before they got bought out by Juicy and stuff. Let's see what happened.
What's going on, everyone?
This is the guy that buys Eddie Bauer. Guys, I can't believe we were Eddie Bauer. All right, I'm judging.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Ian, and today I'm bringing you guys a Lost Boy Findings outerwear gear review. Today I want to discuss a little bit about the Seattle-based brand Eddie Bauer and their ultralight down jacket that I personally love and use. So before
God, poor women.
before we waste any more time,
Oh, he just did again. He did. He's one of those guys that flip fucking beer caps with his fist. He's doing fucking. What is that? He's a Southern guy, but
waste any more time, ultralight down
Watch.
jacket that I personally love.
He does like a.
So before we waste any more time, let's get at it.
Oh, it did it! I didn't even know the second one. Oh, adventure tutorial. Oh my god, this is his opening.
So today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about.
All right. We gotta count the clicks and the flicks. We gotta see how many of this is. I'm sorry, this is not VR related, guys. I'm going down a little tunnel here.
Three main topics. The first one, I want to give a little bit of a backgrounder on Eddie Bauer for those that aren't aware of the brand.
Okay.
I want to talk a little bit about the features that I love about the jacket and how you guys can move towards getting a good deal on the outerwear as well. Actually, hold on 2 seconds. I'm going to look at the jacket and put it on for you guys and kind of show you the features. Disclaimer here. I heard a really, really epic track earlier today. I apologize in advance for the overdramatic B-roll with me wearing. You'll see.
Are we about to watch a B-roll of him wearing an epic jacket? How did we stumble upon this? I don't remember how we got into this. This might be the most ridiculous shit ever. How did we get into this, guys?
It's about to get crazy.
It's about to get crazy. Got this. Ugh. Oh my god, I almost puked. Oh my god. Orange burp. I got orange burps. Sorry. I'll talk about orange burps some other day, but I got orange burps. God.
It's about to go down.
I can't. This is fake. This is a fake video from 4 years ago.
It's about to get crazy.
Is this real?
It's gonna be loud. This is our house. We do what
my God. Janet! You should watch this.
That was extremely ridiculous. How good was that song?
How good was that song?
Cool, so here it is. This is the men's Stormlight.
That ain't men's, man. That's boy. That's a boy jacket. That's boy. What the fuck are you wearing that jacket for? And by the way, what is this logo on the bottom left? Is this a guy that's like chasing a piece of poop? What is this?
Downlight hooded jacket, and it's part of their first Ascent series. So let me give you guys
Wait, what was it called?
on the brand. Let me give you guys a little bit of a brief series. So Ascent series. So, and it's part of their first Ascent series. So and it's part of their first Ascent series. So
First Ascent into bankruptcy?
So let me give you guys a little bit of a brief background on the brand and kind of how I stumbled upon this jacket. I'm also going to take it off right now because it's indoors and I'm wearing a very, very warm jacket. For those that are asking yourself, like, isn't Eddie Bauer for like mom and dad? Yes, but no. Like when I was younger, Eddie Bauer definitely did target like an older market. Like my parents had the clothing and my friends' parents had the clothing. Back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, like they were a huge brand, and before, you know, Patagonia and North Face and all these companies started really picking up steam, Eddie Bauer was a go-to for a lot of people.
I mean, I don't really want to know anymore. You know, I'm just going to skip ahead because I don't care. And I know, like, the smart thing is to keep on going through this whole entire video and pick apart everything about this video. And just, like, scrubbing through the thumbnails on the bottom of this YouTube page. I can already tell. I mean, I could sit here all night and pick this video apart. But I'm not going to. I want you guys to check out Ian's whole video. I don't want, you know, I'm not going to do this to Ian. Wait a second. Why does he... Why does this guy have a Huberman on his thumbnail? Is this guy just like stealing or making... Is this clickbait? Wait, I cured my Tourette's with diet. Oh my God, I gotta see this.
Have you ever had an uncontrollable urge to shove bomb on an airplane?
Oh my God. These are recent videos, guys. All right, I gotta see what this Huberman is.
Dr. Andrew Huberman has changed my life.
I gotta get out of this. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I gotta be positive. I'm a positive boy. Positive Brian. I'm positive Brian. It's me being positive. I'd rather watch this. Yes.
To enhance productivity and reduce errors. Augmented reality with RF perception can change the way we work and interact with our environment, making it an exciting technology with significant benefits for...
Oh my God. Oh my God. How? What do you... VR blackface, by the way, is going to be something that, like, this video is going to be called out.
For businesses
MIT, you better be on lockdown.
and consumers alike. For more information, check out our website, xar.media.mit.edu.
Oh my God. Yeah, please do this, guys. Please do this. Apple's working on an AR VR headset technology to help people with eye diseases. Mac Rumors needs to work on real estate of websites, I guess. I guess I have to just do this. Anyways, future versions of the AR VR headset that Apple has in development could help people with eye diseases. Rumors suggest that the first version of the headset will have more than a dozen cameras, several of which will be used for mapping the area around the user. This functionality could allow the headset to project extra visual information to those who are legally blind. Oh God, I hate today. Today is such a horrible day. I'm so glad I spent it with you. All right. I'm moving on. I don't give a shit about this. It's just, that's derp. That's a derp article if I've ever read one. What I do want to say, though, is Resident Evil VR, I believe, is out now for the PlayStation 2 VR 2. I have it over there still. Still haven't played it yet. It's sitting on the floor next to me. Here. Ugh. Ugh. Look at this little baby. Brian, please play with me. Brian, why don't you play with us? How are you just Brian, oh God, why don't give me I don't give a shit. Oh, don't give a shit. Anyways, it's out, and the cool thing is a lot of really good PlayStation games like Gran Turismo, the newest Gran Turismo, and Resident Evil has got a patch that you can play VR. It's just like a VR patch. So now you can play the game in VR. It's pretty much like what they're doing. The mod community online is like, oh, we're modding Grand Theft Auto. Oh, we're modding this. We're modding that. It's kind of like that, but this is an official release. And they're just pretty much taking games that are awesome and making them ready for VR. And they're doing all the things they have to do to make sure that VR experience, it almost feels like this game was designed for VR. And one of the games that's like super popular is Resident Evil Village VR. And this seems like one of those games that was made to be put in VR. And IGN, who we've talked about many times, IGN.com, just released their review of the latest Resident Evil Village VR for the PlayStation. 5 hours ago, they released this. Now, if you want to watch the whole review, go to IGN.com or IGN on YouTube. But let's take a little looky-poo at what they have to say about it. Because, honestly, this looks too scary for me. But this is like one of those games that I kind of want to get just for like when people come over and like, oh, can I try out that VR? I'm like, yeah, you can, you bitch. You know what I mean? One of those things. Let's take a look. This is Resident Evil Village VR review from IGN. Let's take a little looky-poo.
Now, let's take a look at him.
Everybody knows Lady Dimitrescu is tall, but I was still shocked to see just how large she loomed over me from a first-person angle in VR. Resident Evil Village VR captured my undivided attention even beyond my fascination for the tall vampire lady, offering a fresh perspective on a nearly 2-year-old game I have played a dozen times over.
Damn, she's played it.
From the robust tutorial before you start playing to the many ways you can customize the controls for the most comfortable experience, Resident Evil Village's VR mode is no afterthought, but rather a well-crafted and exciting way to experience an already excellent game.
Did you just hear what she said? This female or guy with a very high pitched voice reviewer not only has played this game, but I think she said like she's played it through like 12 times or something like that. This is a fan of the original video game. And that sentence right there pretty much says, hey, this is like not just like some afterthought. This is like they thought about this and made it better. And that's exactly why the PlayStation VR 2 is like a good thing when it comes to VR.
You ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come into my house! You lay your filthy man hands on my daughters! And now you even try to steal my property!
Nothing has been watered down in Village's transition to VR. You'll endure.
Oh my God, that woman's hand. And you look at her face and you're like, she ain't bad, I'll do that shit. And then you look at her hand, you're like, is that your dad's hand? Did you steal your dad's hand? Look, what's wrong with that hand? I guess in VR, that would be even creepier. That's a scary ass hand.
Or Ethan's rescue mission from start to finish, but this mode doesn't quite give you access to everything Resident
Look, you have a smaller hand than that bitch. And that baby. Oh my God. Let's see this baby hands. Wait, how many fingers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. You guys see what I'm saying? Like, wait a second. That baby's got 6 fingers. Hold on. There's no way I can zoom in more. But see, all right. See if can you see my cursor? All right. There's 1 right here. The tip of my arrow. Can you guys see the tip of the arrow? I think you can. There's 2. So there's 2. So it's like, all right, there's your 2. There's 3. There's 4. And right here, I swear to God, I see 5 and I see a little line in the middle of 5 and that's 6. What the hell is this? Maybe I'm wrong. I mean,
Evil Village offers either.
I swear, no, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 fingers on that fucking baby.
The time challenge mercenary
Whoa. Michael Air.
mode is not supported in VR, and the weapon upgrades or other modifiers you may have unlocked in the base game will have to be earned all over again. This obviously isn't a big deal for anyone playing Resident Evil Village for the first time, but as someone who already unlocked and upgraded everything.
All right, chill out, girl. Play it again. You played it 12 times. She's getting snooty.
Over the course of several playthroughs, it was a little disheartening. However, Village VR does offer some cool new weapon attachments, such as the bayonet for the M1897. Unlike the third-person mode available in the Winters expansion last year, Resident Evil Village mostly flourishes
I'm saying this right now. This looks great. This looks cool. This looks
in
cool.
VR. Exploring this remote European village, I've never felt more immersed in the action.
Oh my God.
From using my hands to move shelves and barricade doors, to reloading my firearms physically, to drowning Ethan's hand in first aid med, Resident Evil Village VR captures a level of realism that is simply unachievable in traditional 2D first-person games. Village VR looks beautiful too. You can easily get lost roaming its maps and taking a closer look at all the little details.
Holy shit, this looks great. Look, I almost want to cry.
The environment. Castle Dimitrescu in particular often had me doubling back to examine all the paintings and photographs on the wall. That said, because the action is all up in your face, it is easy to spot the low-res textures on some things while exploring, most notably the rotten food that is littered throughout the village.
That can be fixed. That can be fixed.
Resident Evil Village VR's controls have all of the expected options, allowing you to play either standing or sitting and customize certain things to your preference. You can helpfully swap between options like physically reloading weapons.
This looks scary as fuck. I don't want to play this. This is a game I would watch Janice play and squirm. Watching your girlfriend squirm while playing a horror game is like chef kiss.
manually or having that be handled automatically. I opted for a hybrid of the two as it was really fun mimicking the motions of using a real firearm, but in situations where a lot of
I don't want this. This is scary. I don't like this.
action was occurring and things got hectic, it was convenient to have my guns automatic.
It's not scary, it's like stressful. I don't need stress. I like playing video games and not being stressed, but I do appreciate other people playing it and watching them squirm. I mean, I love it. That's something weird, right? Like, I'm too stressed already to watch this, but you being stressed and being like, oh, I'm not that stressed. There's something to that.
We reload.
Maybe this is good on Twitch, you know? Maybe this would blow up. Have Janice wear a Japanese schoolgirl outfit and play this on Twitch. I mean, it might be the biggest video of the world.
Knife combat has also been greatly improved. What was once limited in movement and stiff with a controller now feels extremely smooth and responsive as you take actual swipes at your enemies. The more interesting thing I discovered when playing with the knife, however, is that you can throw it without worrying about collecting it after because it immediately respawns in your holster a few seconds later. That makes for a handy way to kill enemies and destroy boxes from afar without using ammo.
I like that. Holy shit, is that a new addition? That's a good addition. We need to be nicer to the gamer. I know it's all about, like, there should be a hard mode, obviously, but I think, like, the normal mode, people just want to have fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's a simple mechanic option, like, having it, like, respawn, like, so you're, like, you can't just throw it and be like, oh, it's on the floor over there. Oh, I don't have it anymore. Come on. Super Mario had non-stop fireballs when he was Fireball. Mario, sometimes it's good to be on top.
Accessing Ethan's arsenal is done with your hands, pulling weapons and ammo from different areas of your body. While the idea is immersive, the different ways you have to access your weapons can be a bit cumbersome. Sometimes I went to grab a landmine only to pull out my flashlight instead, while other times I would reach out for my shotgun only to grab a sniper rifle. I wish there was a hybrid option that allowed me to pull up a quick menu with
Yes, I agree with that. And again, software update. They could easily add that, easily.
4 preset weapons of my choice, similar to what Resident Evil 4 VR offered. While I would sometimes forget Village has a block ability during the base, even on harder difficulties, it became my new best friend in VR. With the number of enemies coming at you all at once, plus the high stress of trying to avoid damage while simultaneously reloading your weapon, blocking became a very useful tool I previously hadn't relied on. Another new feature that's exclusive to VR is the ability to dual-wield weapons. This makes it a lot easier to get out of tight situations or to simply bust open some lichen skulls faster. Weapons that were once used with 2 hands, like a shotgun, can also be wielded with 1 hand with the pistol in the other. That's super convenient if you need to get a quick shot off at an enemy close to you, but it comes at a cost of more recoil and decreased aim. There's a lot of fun experimentation to be done with the combinations of weapons.
All right, guys, if you want to watch the whole review, go to IGN.com or go to their YouTube, IGN. I'm not going to ruin it. I want to know what the answer is. And guess what? I'm going to find out right now. And I am guessing in my head, I think it is my favorite number plus 1. Oh my God, I was right. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, guys, that's all I'm doing right tonight. I'll save the... Oh, God. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. A friend of mine is calling. It's William Montgomery. William, you're on a virtual REDBAN, just so you know.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, that's what I was kind of starting to think as I was calling you. How are you? What are you doing on there?
We just looked at the review of the new Resident Evil VR. It looks scary. I don't like those games.
Resident Evil 4?
Resident Evil Village VR. It looks scary.
Cool.
It looks scary.
Yeah, I've been loving that Dead Space game. I beat it. Now I've just been playing on a fucking New Game Plus, trying to upgrade all my weaponry.
Wait, are you playing the Dead Space remake?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Oh
I
my
beat it.
God, it looks so
Dude,
beautiful.
Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. I beat it, and then I was sad, so I've been playing on the new game plus, just trying to upgrade all my weapons, but I can't find all the shit you're supposed to find, so I stop, and then I start playing my stupid-ass power washing simulator.
Oh, dude, you gotta do that in VR. Dude, we do it in VR every night. Like, it's amazing. You gotta jump in sometime.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What are you power washing?
We usually it's like a truck, like a big truck and a little car. And you just sit there with like Yonder Wizard and a bunch of comics, and we all hang out and smoke green tea and power wash shit.
Smoke green tea?
Yeah, that's what you call it on YouTube. Oh.
Oh man. How did you think the show was tonight?
I didn't like tonight's show.
Yeah, how did you think about me? I thought it was.
I thought you did. You always are one of the few people that I like on the show.
Yeah, I thought the jokes were good, and just man, I'm legitimately sick over here. I feel legitimately shitty right now. I don't have a fever. I checked my temperature, but I literally didn't go to sleep last night. It was awful.
Oh no.
So I've still been awake, so I got to go to sleep soon.
You know what I did last night, by the way? Sometimes when I can't go to bed, I'll lay in bed and just like look at TikTok, and so, it's like But I watched all the cameo samples you have on your cameo, like people from Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm literally just doing some cameos right there. I have a bunch up I gotta fucking do, which is wonderful. People are so sweet to get them, but yeah, I'm fucking.
I love it though. Like William, I could watch you doing cameos to like couples on Valentine's Day. I could just sit there and watch you do that. It's so funny. Like oh, so you God, what was the thing you said? You said something ridiculous. Oh my God, it was something about. Oh, you're in like the Air Force or something. Like, oh, you're in like a woman was in the Air Force or something. It was.
That's funny. Yeah, it's all silly. It's fun though. It's great. I love doing it. But yeah, I'm honestly doing some. I was doing some before I called you, and I'm probably going to try to do a couple more and then go to sleep and do some more tomorrow. But yeah, it's fun. I actually feel in a pretty good mood for doing them right now. So
good.
I silly ones. Yeah. And I'm gonna do some more. I have to kind of be in the mood. Sometimes I can go a day or two without doing them, and then they can just freaking build up.
Well, if you ever want to do them, like you should maybe you just need a change of atmosphere. Like go to a library and do a couple, or if you want to, if you want to come to my house, like you could do some. You got to look at Janice's underwear and do a couple of them.
You would let me put on Janice's underwear?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Is Janice right there?
No.
What'd she do?
She's playing the new Harry Potter game.
Oh, I started playing that a little bit, but then I couldn't decide which team to be on.
Well, no, they choose it for you, so you haven't played it at all.
No, I thought at the very beginning you do something and then it shows you the team you should be on, but then I didn't know what.
Yeah, I think you pick what team you want to be on, and they throw you a loop, and you get chosen. Like
they call it. They don't call it teams, do they? What do they call it?
I think it is because I watched live on YouTube. I watched Yonder Wizard get picked as a Hufflepuff, and he's like, "No, I'm not a Hufflepuff." It's so gay, Hufflepuff.
Did you read that stuff?
No. Janice is a hardcore, super nerd when it comes to it. But I saw a couple of the movies. I liked them, but I like Lord of the Rings probably better. I think.
Does she love the game?
She 10 hours a day, 15 hours a day.
Is she still working at the furniture place?
I mean, she's almost quit because of the game.
Oh no! Don't let her do that.
I know.
Don't let her do that. REDBAN,
I know. I gotta stop her.
Yeah. She can't lose her fucking job over the Harry Potter game. That'd be disaster. That would be. Maybe it's so bad. That would be so bad.
It'd be so funny if she did, though.
No, don't, please. We need Jennifer, please, to put her fired. He needs that job.
Yeah, you know you're right because I'm gonna die soon, and what's she gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, no, you're not. You're off the testosterone, aren't you?
What's
Aren't
that?
you?
No, I'm still on the T. Can't you tell?
Well, are you moving around?
Yes.
You working out?
No, I'm moving around. I'm moving around more for sure, though. I'm waking up super early, getting shit done, running around. Being
What time do you wake up in the morning?
like 7 or 8 in the morning.
Oh, that's good. That's early.
Yeah.
Wait, when do you go to sleep at night?
Most nights around 4, 3.
You go to sleep at 4 and wake up at 7?
Yeah, and then I'll take a nap like 2 to 4.
Enough time to sleep, right?
Now it's all about napping, man. Napping's my new thing.
Oh, wow.
Short naps. Short naps.
Ooh, I love naps.
Mm-hmm. I know you love naps. Naps are the greatest. You know the best nap, William. You know the best nap is when you eat and then you just like lay on the couch and go, and then you wake up 2 hours later.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nap.
Let my body digest this. I'll clock out real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna clock out. What did you make any food earlier?
Janice made some HelloFresh.
Oh yeah, isn't she making a bunch of? What did she make a bunch of those at the same time?
Yeah, she makes them all at the same time and puts them in Tupperware. And then there's this other thing called Factor, which is owned by HelloFresh. Way better because it's pretty much that's what it is. A bunch of chefs make HelloFresh and then put it in like saran wrap Tupperware and send it to you. I'm like, oh, this is better. You cook it, bitch.
Ooh, what's your favorite meal you've had from there?
There's one with goat cheese. Anything with goat cheese I like. You could put it on radishes, tomato, I don't care. Goat cheese all day. There was something with goat cheese, like some chicken goat cheese thing the other day on quinoa or something. I don't know. It was good.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this one of the cameos just a second ago. The lady, she was working at start working at a Montessori school, but currently does speech therapy, and it reminded me of my brother and I had to go to speech therapy because instead of car, I would say tar.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, Janice is here right now.
Janice, don't get fired. Janice, keep your job. Seriously, don't get fired.
Why is he saying that?
Put us all in a
Because I
bad
told him how much you've been playing Harry Potter.
Oh.
Yeah, Janice, don't get fired. It's going to put us all in a bad spot. Seriously.
Well, William, you better start playing.
Well, I started, but I couldn't choose what team to be on at the beginning.
Ah.
So Janice, at the beginning they tell you what team you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, they purposely fuck you. Like, what team do you want to be? They make you do something you don't want to be.
Oh, I thought you could choose though.
You can.
Yeah, but you got chosen by a hat.
Yeah, you can. You get chosen by a hat, but you can also choose.
Oh.
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
you should be in this, but you can choose if you want.
Oh, I would choose what I want to be. I wouldn't be a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff?
I think William's a
William would be a
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, William's a Hufflepuff for sure.
Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff.
By the way, tonight's episode that aired, as much as I didn't really like it that much, but I loved your set on it tonight because I love that black voice that you did.
Hey, what was the thing tonight?
Tonight was with Brian, Moses, and Ty. But you're doing you're really emphasizing on the black voice. Super Bowl commercial. You called Davis, you David out. Like he's not even in the commercial.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the Super Bowl. That's right. That's so funny. That was the thing tonight.
William, you're such a gangster when you're on stage.
That's so funny. That was tonight. Yeah. David, he's on this fucking Super Bowl commercial, and then it's bullshit. Nobody's talking about me being on the fucking Pringles commercial. It's bullshit. I don't get any fucking respect around that fucking place. It's bullshit. That's probably part of the reason why I'm fucking sick right now, dude.
Well, you know, I don't think you're sick. I think your immune system took a hit, and you just need to nap, and you'll wake up feeling great.
Yeah, I need to sleep.
Yeah, you're going back to like, you know, a different, you know, atmosphere, sea level. Where were you? Where were you?
Irvine, and then San Jose, and then Dunkel. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Well, it sounds like something happened at the San Jose with the people paying them.
Oh, well, yeah. California is under a blizzard watch, so maybe that would.
Yeah, when I flew into San Jose, it was looking like I was flying into Colorado. It was crazy. With people driving in the left were saying it was the first time in like 20 years there was snow on the mountain. It was cool. Yeah, it looked like Colorado. Yeah, it was great, but it was kind of weird because it was just a show on Thursday in Irvine, and then nothing Friday. So I just had to fly from fucking Irvine to Phoenix, then to San Jose. So I just traveled all day, freaking Friday.
Wait, why didn't you get a direct flight? Why didn't you get a direct flight?
I don't know. I don't know. There's some issue. I couldn't, so I made a giant triangle.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
Stupid.
That's stupid.
Yeah. And then there were 2 shows on Saturday and then 1 Sunday, so it's kind of weird. Just getting back on Monday.
Oh wow. Oh.
Especially after never even sleeping.
Oh. Oh god, that cough! You're dying.
I hope not.
You know, I talked to a family member today, and I asked if she still had this. So when I was a kid, I used to collect frogs, and I collected a bunch of ceramic frogs. Anytime there was like a little tiny frog at an antique store or any kind of frog, and when
Very sweet. Me and my elephants.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy though is that I mean I had a huge collection. I think my mom has them all, or she sold them at a garage sale. I have no idea. But I brought it up today with my mom, and she goes, "Oh yeah, you have all that, and you have that cute little Dumbo." And I'm like, "Oh, I remember that little Dumbo. I have this little ceramic Dumbo from." Janice just farted.
How's it smell?
Janice, seriously, why'd you like? You don't have to like show off.
Yeah, you're gonna get fired, and now you're farting. Something's weird's going on, Janice.
Janice,
keep that job, or we're all in trouble. I swear to God, I don't want to get into.
She's gonna get fired, dude. She's gonna get fired.
If you lose that job, we're all in fucking trouble.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think William's going to fucking do all this traveling without?
Seriously, you have to keep the job. I can't get into details, but seriously, you have to keep the job, or we're all in trouble.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to start pulling your own weight, William.
What? No. All right. We should probably not. We should probably not talk about this on Virtual Redban.
Yeah, no shit. Get her out of the room.
Janet, holy shit, that does smell.
No,
oh my god.
No, it doesn't.
Is that Factor or
William,
Green
it
Apron?
does not smell. He's lying.
Yeah, it smells like HelloFresh.
Oh, HelloFresh. Thank you. I called it Green Apron.
It smells like HelloFresh.
All right, William, I'm going to take off, but jump in VR and text me, and we'll talk in a bit. Oh, God, and don't die. Bye. William Montgomery, get your cameos with them. Hey, this is the end of Virtual Redban. Just kidding. This is the end of part 1 of Virtual Redban. See, Virtual Redban's in 2 parts. It's called Virtual Redban because now we go into virtual reality. See what's behind me right now? See that? That's what virtual reality is. Yep. Classic loop from 10 years ago. Classic free loop going on. But anyways, this is the part where I open up Photoshop and I go to my history and I go to my, unflatten it. I'm talking, by the way, right now is when I talk Photoshop talk. And I take a layer and I hue it up, change the hue. There it is, huge saturation. Make it a little different for the thumbnail. Wow, look at me. No, I don't want to make it that much. There we go. And I change the derp into VR. Wait, lowercase. VR. T? Not VRT. Come on, get it together. And I free transform it, of course. Make the VR a little bit bigger. Ribbit. Maybe I'll put that behind. Nope. What if I put it above it? Nope. But below. Then I layer and flatten it. And I file and save it as part 2. Hey. I okay and save it. All right, and this is the time where I tell you, hey, if you're new to Virtual REDBAN, this is a show I do where the first part is me doing whatever I did tonight, loosely based off virtual reality news. I mean, we do a lot of shit here. Frogs with hats, toads with hats, helicopter news, Mexican carnivals. What was the dumb shit we looked at today? I forget. I don't remember anymore. We looked at some dumb shit today. That's all I know. Wait, what did we look at? Drone news or something? Yeah, it's one of those nights. That's why tonight is a lowercase episode. But if you're new here, this is the part where this part ends. And in 10 minutes, we are going to be back with part 2 of Virtual REDBAN, where I jump into virtual reality and hang out with some friends in virtual reality. And we talk about Kill Tony. We talk about everything we talked about tonight and other things. Maybe Stud Muffin the Pimp will be there tonight. I don't know. Probably not. Talk about Stud Muffin the Pimp. But anyways, in 10 minutes, we'll be back. So grab a drink. And if you're on Twitter, go to youtube.com or twitch.tv/redban or youtube.com/redban. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. Or just follow me on Twitter, because I'm about to tweet it right when I end this of part 2 of Virtual REDBAN, where we jump into VR in about 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes, grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, do whatever. Virtual reality. See you in a sec.
3,